gone back and I wouldn't have cared. I would have just been like, whatever, Sutton, whatever, Kyle, whatever, Erika. Now, if that got me to my last season, I mean, I would maybe give it a little more energy than that because I don't want to be fired, but at least I would, take the paycheck for one more season. Like, I think there is a way to do at least, I can do it. As a Gemini, I can do a job and not be completely in. I actually think that's the mistake most of my counterparts make. I mean, you see these podcasters, this one is fighting with that one, and you said this, and Teresa, Melissa. I mean, that ain't making you any extra money. It's like actually taking away from it. And I never said this, and you said I like these podcasters fighting, fighting, fighting. I think and then they fight with each other and they fight with the trolls. To me, it's like you say whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm still sitting here behind the microphone, being paid for this hour. Thank you very much. Love my job. Love all of you. I'm just saying, I think there's a way, and it really is a shame. Don't get me wrong. I love all of you. It's not a money grab, and I love my job, but yeah, it's sad that the trolls and the negative aspect of this job, which is any job in the public eye, whether it's at a small scale or a big scale, a lot of the negative does outweigh the positive, but I disagree. I think the positive outweighs the negative. You're never going to change the negative. The only thing you can change is your reaction and your mind. So I think it's a thing, and it's something I do when I do consulting with everyone. Slip into my DMs. Let's do a consulting session. It's not just business, it's resume writing, interviewing skills from someone who has ran HR for many years. It's also life coaching. There is a way to me to do a great job and block out the negative. It's not easy. I think Garcelle should have done that. If you're done and you have your aha moment with these bitches or fucking assholes, as you say, and Sutton, you can do the job without caring. You can do, you know who does? I mean, listen, she cares because she gets so crazy and she deals with all the bloggers and all the. I guess that's not a good example. I was going to say Teresa, but oh God, she actually does fucking care. But okay, let me give you an example. Jax, the Valley is back. We'll recap the Valley here, not this episode, but there's no more Beverly Hills now. We'll start doing the Valley. Jax is to me the perfect example. He's doing this press, and Jax doesn't care. He makes the most money on the show. He gets 30,000 an episode. Kristen gets 25. Brittany gets 20. All the other people, I don't know, maybe they get five, maybe 10. It's Jax's show. Jax doesn't care. He says he doesn't even know the people's name other than Doty and Brittany. Jax does it well. He's doing these interviews and he's almost laughable to his face, but in like the best way possible. That's how you do it. Collect your paycheck and don't give a fuck. I mean, I hate to say it, every generation that goes down, I think, understands it somewhat better. I mean, so maybe it is an age thing. I mean, the summer house kids, they throw shade, but then they don't care. They're over it. They don't get that intense. I don't know. I think Garcelle should have stayed. So that's where I agree with Erika. I agree with like, you don't walk away. You don't let people get the best of you, but also more power to her to be like, I have many opportunities and I don't fucking need you. So I see both sides of it. We get into dating. Who is Dorit dating? It would be great to see these people date. Um, they named Garcelle, maybe she peaked. She named all these people. Jennifer Tilly is like, I don't know about my roster. It wasn't so great, but I have Simpsons money, so I don't really give a fuck. Kyle says that there are people that slip into her DMs, men and women. It doesn't really shock me because you're dating a woman. So just to wrap that up, get over it, Garcelle. If no one smiles at you, it's a job, but see both sides. Anyway, Kyle. So now we get into Kyle. They ask who would be married first. Everyone says Kyle. Well, Tilly says Kyle, and Kathy says, yeah, I agree. Really? I don't know about that. She ain't getting a divorce from Mauricio ever. Erica's happy to be back on Broadway, and her son is at the Rocky ASAP trial. And she is, listen, when people say bad things about Erica, I do get it. I see both sides. I mean, she took her son and Moved her son across the country and in with a man who was like, what was he, 50 years older than her, 40 years older than her, 30 years older than her. So they flash back and they show that picture. Yeah, you took your son and said, buckle up. Mommy cares about mommy the most. And we're moving in with this guy. He has a lot of money and we're going to make it work. So, but hey, she grew closer to her son because of the whole Tom Girardi thing. If that's what it took, great. They show Dr. Jen. Has everyone listened to the chat that we had with Dr. Jen? And Dr. Jen says, yeah, learn what narcissism is and learn how to have feelings. But that is not pizza party behavior, darling. Well, listen to our chat with Dr. Jen because we go over what pizza party behavior is. We just had Dr. Jen on twice. If you can't find the episodes, slip into the DMs. We'll share them. Um, so she got closer to her son because of all of this, and it was great to close out Broadway. And that they ask her now that Tom has been why divorce Tom? I don't even know how you do divorce a man that's lost his mind. But now he's awaiting sentencing. He wants to be in the hospital instead of jail. Now that and by the way, does Tom really regret it? If you really think about it, you know, does Tom regret it? You were 80 when you got caught. That's a pretty good life. I mean, that is a life of living high on the hog. Think of how old you are, guys, and just think of how many years you have to your 80. I mean, wouldn't you want a private plane and tons of riches and a trophy wife? Now, that trophy wife may not be Erika, but a trophy wife or husband that looks any way you want and just not having a care in the world. And then, yeah, you get caught and there's a trial and this and that. I mean, if he gets to spend his life in a hospital instead of an actual jail cell, which I think maybe he will. I don't know if the guy has so many regrets. It's kind of a life well lived. Now, at 80, you could still have another 20 years left, but I mean, you're not exactly mobile at 80. I mean, you could be, but to be in a hospital, especially if it's like a five-star or four-star hospital, and it's not the worst life. I mean, does anyone have an elderly parent that they've put in a home? It's not much different, right? So I don't know. Anyway, he says that's not true. But now that Tom has been sentenced, Erika, how does she feel? She never answered the question, this Erika. She's like, that's not really up to me to, she still won't answer. She's like, it's not really up for me to say if he's deserves this or deserves that. And is he guilty? Because they said, is he guilty or not? Erica Jane always knows how to get out of something, always knows how to get out of something. We go to a break and we come back, and Jennifer Tilly lets us know that she just got a hot dog or whatever the hell it was, a corn dog at the food truck. I hate hot dogs. I actually hate them. I hate anything with casing. I hate hot dogs. I hate sausage. I hate both of them. And I also hate ham. I love pepperoni on pizza. And although I don't like it, if bacon is really, really, really